Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2023 and some more. I am the Journeyman and I come from down your way and I can play FM23. Oh yes, I know you guys loved that a week ago, so I thought we'd bring it back for today because we need some inspiration, folks. We need to beat Kettering and Blyth Spartans today because things are very much going downhill. We're still riding off a good start, so we're still in the top 7 for the playoffs, but we are struggling to keep up with the pace of South Shields, who are absolutely bossing the league at the moment. You look at the form that they've been in. The only match that they really lost recently, other than the match against us, was Oldham Athletic. They lost in the FA Cup first round to Farnborough, which I think they'll be very disappointed at. But Farnborough in the National League. I didn't know they were that far up. How long have they been there? From the Vanarama South. Okay, fair enough. They lost to a team in the division above, but they are a fabulous outfit, and they don't concede many goals. So I'm really proud we managed to beat them away from home. But there you go. That's the way it is. So we're in the top 6. Still hopefully going to get into the playoffs. But since you were last with me, where we had 2 victories back-to-back, I thought our season was back on track. We then lost to Altrincham 2-0. We drew 0-0 with Fylde, 1-1 with Southport, went out of the FA Trophy at the second round to Telford, and then lost 2-0 at home to Chorley. That was a terrible defeat before bouncing back with a 2-0 victory over Curzon Ashton. So, we're still riding off that very good start, but you look at that and you see 3 wins in, 15 matches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 matches. So only 3 victories in 12 matches. So not fantastic. Not fantastic at all. So we need to get back on track. Squad performances. Top goal scorer is still Kellen Hickinson with 9. Scorsy Domo has got 8. Hasn't scored since that South Shields hat-trick though. 6 for Kelsey Mooney. 4 for Fuster. 4 for Luke Sharman. Top assists is George Glendon with 7, 3 each for Fuster, Sanders and Brooks. And top average rating is Sam Sanders with a 7.47. So let's have a little look at the 11 we're going to put out there today. The return of some names from last season, bringing them back, trying to breathe a little bit of new life into the squad, really, because we have definitely been struggling recently. So Bobby Jones will start in goal. We've then got Thomas, Burke, Sanders and Brooks in defence. We've got Fuster, John Ashby, and Josh Ashby. I'm sure I always call him John. I think we're going to have to call him John Ashby now, even though he's called Josh. John Ashby. There you go. John Ashby, George Glendon in the middle of the park with Kellen Hickinson supporting Luke Sharman and Lee Angle, who has returned to the team because nobody is scoring. But at least in the last match that he played, we won. So we'll continue with that and hope that he was the one that made the difference, because of course he did. But no, thank you very much for the support recently. Thank you for your comments, all of that good stuff. The other content on the channel might be a bit slow for the next few days. I have been incredibly busy recently, and when I'm a Celeb's on the telly as well, it is difficult to get a moment to record all of these videos. I am back in the Northeast this weekend, so I'm going to be bulk recording the FM stuff. If I get other time, I'll do the F1 Manager and the other series like Snooker 19. I'd love to get back onto that. Golf, FIFA 23. I want to play all those games in and around FM, but at the moment, FM, bread and butter of the channel, it's something short, it's something manageable at the moment for me, and I'm really, really enjoying it. What I'm not enjoying is our form, and we nearly went 1-0 down to Kettering there. Not a great start, it has to be said. Here's Fitzpatrick. What's he going to do with it? He crosses it in. Oh, it's away by Angle. Out for another corner kick. Here he comes then. It's going to be Fitzpatrick again, who whips it in. Fitzpatrick into the middle. It's away by Burke. Now here's Salt, but Hickinson now running with it. Excellent from him, but couldn't continue the run, and that is the end of that very long highlight, which usually ends at a goal. Here's Brooks. Andre Brooks on the ball. Whips it into the middle. That's high into the air. Here's Thomas. Thomas now gets it in. Fuster with the shot, and that should have been 1-0. It's cleared though, and here's Glendon on the ball. Glendon gets it forward to Brooks. Brooks should have done better there, really. But still 0-0 at the moment. You know, looking at the possession, 58% possession. We really need to now turn that into chances and goals. Here's Sanders to John Ashby. He boots it forward towards Angle. Can't do anything with it. Away from Senior. Here's Phillips. Good tackle by Ashby. Here's Fuster. Fuster gets it forward. Kellen Hickinson with the shot. And once again, a bit of a tame shot, really, considering he is our top scorer with 9 goals at the moment. Ashby now having the best of games. Here's Glendon. He whips it in. Angle's there. It's headed in the air. Sharman over the bar. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. Not good enough, really. Really not good enough. Angle not having a good game either. But here's Glendon. He whips it into the middle. Harrison Burke with the header. Oh, I thought that was in. I was fist pumping away. I thought that was in. But instead it remains 0 each. Going into half-time. Wow. Hands on hips. We're controlling possession. And I think we need 2 changes. We're going to bring Scorsese Dodomo on for Lee Angle. And John Ashby's going to come off for Nathan Lowe. And we're going to... no, I don't think we are going to swap it around. We're going to leave it like that. Nathan Lowe's been playing pretty well when he has been in the squad. I know he's not the best rated player out there, but is a very, very useful utility player. Great ball forward. Here's Sharman. Yes, Sharman puts it into the back of the net, and it is 1-0. That is what we're talking about. Beautiful ball over the top there from Joe Thomas. And a lovely chip over the keeper from Luke Sharman, who, touch wood, starting to score goals now, and hopefully we'll find that form from last season. And I'm going to put it down to the fact he hasn't had a pre-season. I think the second half of the season he's going to be nearing the top of the scoring charts for us at the very least, and hopefully along with Hickinson can do a cracking job. Here's Brooks on the ball, gets it to Sharman. Sharman back to Sanders now. Sanders on the ball. Sanders back to Burke. Here's Burke. Gets it to Thomas. On the right-hand side. Lowe. Nathan Lowe over the top. It's going to be Hickinson. Oh! Just wide of the post. Could have been 1-0 there. 2-0, sorry. And a cushion for us. We're going to go cautious now, though. Now, we have got Helliwell on the bench. Possibly replace Brooks, who's not only looking a little bit tired, looking like he's not having a great game as well. Not usually a good combination. Here's Ward. I don't like it when we're only 1-0 up. Ball over the top, but Thomas gets it. Now back to Bobby Jones. Jones passes it to Brooks. I do not like this. Here's Glendon. Glendon forward. Scorsese Dodomo is running. And Scorsese, oh, I thought he was going to get it back. He didn't, though. Header from Lowe. Terrible tackle. Surely a red card. Yep, Salt is going to be off, I think. Yep. Fantastic. So, Kettering down to 10 men. That should surely be enough to see us over the line. Helliwell's going to come on to replace Brooks on the left-hand side of defence. And there it is. A 1-0 victory. Got to be happy with that. Kettering are a team in the top 7. They're fighting for promotion this season. And that is a really solid 3 points for us. And that moves us back up to 4th in the league. Just a point behind second place Kidderminster. And now within 8 points of title rivals South Shields. And it gives us a little bit of breathing room over the people just outside the playoffs. Very, very good. Now, South Shields, are they in the FA Trophy? Is that why they're not playing today? Yes, they went out. They lost 2-0 to Barra. Interesting. We'll put our arm around Luke Sharman. Say he was superb in front of goal. That is exactly what we want to see. Blyth Spartans. they're the team we're going to play next. And an old alumni of the Journeyman, of course. We started with Blyth Spartans back in FM18. It was an ill-fated journey that took us to Curzon Ashton soon after. But yeah, it would be very good to go back to Blyth, all the way back up north. And looking at this squad, it doesn't look to be anybody still in there that I recognise, at least. Graham Fenton got sacked. What a shame. Can we approach him? Nah, we can't. Right, okay then. Let's head on to the Blyth match. Right then, just a couple of changes for the match against Blyth Spartans. And we've brought in Scorsi Dodomo up top because he likes you guys, apparently. He likes being on camera. And we've also brought onto the bench Captain Sturridge, and Lee Angle drops completely out of the squad. So let's get into it. It was a decent performance against Kettering, because, you know, they are a team that are high up in the division. You know, we got to be happy with that. So let's say we owe Blyth Spartans a bit of revenge. And let's see if we can get everybody going. And we pretty much have, to be honest. So let's get out there. Let's go and grab a victory. Interesting to see Blyth have got a new gen in their team. Only the third season of the save. Obviously, Horatio is a new gen as well. So we do have certain new gens in the squad, which is good to see, actually. You know, and hopefully, as we go through the series, we'll make friends with a lot of them. But I think Horatio has got to be somebody we keep an eye on. Here's Glendon. What a tackle that was, by the way, by Luke Sharman. Here's George Glendon, gets it forward to Scorsi Dodomo, and that was just dragged wide. Striker with a bit more confidence might take the touch first and then absolutely welly it into the back of the net. Didn't quite happen there for Scorsi Dodomo, but nice to see him getting into those positions again. Looks like Brooks has an injury, so we've brought on Jordan Helliwell instead. Here's Glendon. He whips it in towards Scorsi Dodomo. It's away. Here's Glendon. Glendon still going. Can he whip it back in? He goes all the way back to Helliwell here. Helliwell forward. Scorsi Dodomo's there, but it's headed. Here's Glendon. Gets it into Scorsi Dodomo. Now here's Hickinson. Oh, off the bar. Unlucky. That was the most bizarre non-league football that you'll ever see. It was bouncing back and forward, end to end, with every kick of the ball. But Hickinson, with a bit of quality, just bending it round. Unfortunately, hit the top of the crossbar. Anyway, here's McLeod on the ball. He gets it forward to Lacey now. Lacey, forward to Sims. Now Lacey, that's forward. Oh, this is a chance for Blyth Spartans, and it's 1-0 Blyth, and that is against the run of play, and that is just exactly what has been going on in all of our matches recently. It's been this sort of goal, ball over the top, Joe Thomas loses his man, and, you know, once you're into that sort of range, you're just not going to save it. And it's 1-0 to Blyth Spartans with only their second shot of the game. They don't deserve that. Here's John Ashby. Gets it to Helliwell. Into the middle. Sharman's there with the header. Hits the bar. But Scorsi Dodomo is there and proving that he likes you. For the first time since the South Shields match, Scorsi Dodomo has lived up to his name and scores his 9th goal of the season. It was Helliwell to Ashby, and it was a decent little whip in from Helliwell here, looking like a decent player on that left-hand side, off the bar from Sharman, who I'm saying is getting involved in the action a lot more. Helliwell gets it forward, but to nobody this time. Here's Bailey on the ball. He switches the play. This is the most non-league match you've ever seen. Here's Lacey. Now to McLeod. McLeod gets it forward towards Sims. This could be a chance for 2-1 Blyth, and it is 2-1 Blyth. Oh, that is so annoying. So frustrating. Because Blyth do not deserve this. This is a classic being FM'd. They've had 3 shots, 2 of them have gone in. Yeah, you've been unlucky so far. I genuinely believe that's the case. You've been unlucky. Go out there, have a good second half, do what you were doing in the first half, and we'll wear them down. We're actually going to go attacking, because I think we are massively better than Blyth. So let's see what we can do here. Nathan Lowe's going to come on for John Ashby. Luke Sharman not having the best of games. Harrison Burke not having the best of games, actually. But because we've only got one sub left, I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. It's going to be a Nathan Lowe special, is it? Hold on to your hats, folks. Bend it like Beckham. Oh, what a goal! Nathan Lowe, he hasn't done that since the Kidderminster days, but that was an absolute bullet into the top right corner. Oh, what a goal that is. That's one of the best free kicks I've ever seen in Football Manager. From that sort of range, that was just beautiful. Nathan Lowe, he's only been on the pitch about 30 seconds, and he sticks it in the back of the net. And it's 2-2 now. So, can we go on and win this match? That's what we need to do now. Here's Glendon. He gets it forward towards Sharman. Sharman with the shot off the bar. Second time he's hit the woodwork today. I don't think he's going to score. You can just tell when it's going to be a day like that. Let's put Captain Sturridge on. Statistically, he is our best striker. Or on paper, I should say. Skill-wise, report-wise, all of that. You would say he is our best striker, but he's not showing it this season. And it looks like we're going to come out with just the singular point here. Unless we're going to throw it away here, are we? Oh, it's over the top, Sanders. Now Jones, he clears it. Header, here's Fuster. Fuster gets it to Scorsi to Domo. That's forward. Oh, it's Captain Sturridge. Chance to prove me wrong. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. That was such a big chance. Here's Glendon now. Needs a good free kick into the area. David Aggie. No, Aggie's not there actually. It's a header away. Lacey. And, well, I think the full-time whistle is going to blow. And the ref's giving us a bit of Fergie time here. Burke, just get it forward. Halliwell forward towards Captain Sturridge. I thought it could be a penalty, Jeff, there. No, it's out for a throw-in. Surely that's it now. Is the ref going to blow? He's still going. Here's Captain Sturridge. He whips it in. Fuster's there, but Lacey gets it away. That's full-time. And I have to say, we were unlucky there. You've done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. Let's try and keep a positive atmosphere going. We're still fourth in the league. 10 points off the leader, South Shields, who have beaten Scarborough today. We're 3 points off second place, Kidderminster. It could be a whole lot worse. It could be a whole lot worse, but what a free kick that was. It was absolutely terrific. Let's see, 28 yards, a thumping free kick. What a description of it that is. That was brilliant. Right, so we're going to come back against Braintree in the next episode, and then finish the next episode off with a date with our old club, Kidderminster. And it's also a top-of-the-table clash, and then we'll move on probably towards a match halfway through between those until we get to the South Shields match, which is going to be massive, you know, at home. Potentially we'll still be in the title race, but yeah, very interesting nonetheless. So if you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more FM23 videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.